How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we are back with Storyteller. And previously, I kind of got bored of the first few chapters because they were that easy. Mate, I have published my own book, Tales of Copernicus. You can find it in the description down below if you really want to read it. It's alright. Of course, it hasn't got any advertising going for it, so it has maybe two sales. But that's fine, because I'm going to use this storytelling brain of mine to figure out how the hell Edgar murders his wife. This is now my new obsession, and I want to clear it. Regardless if, like, thinking too much hurts my brain and my body. So, Edgar murders his wife. What I figured out previously is that Edgar needs to get married to have a wife. It could be by accident it happens. Oh, by the way, I'm imagining this isn't going to be very entertaining. Although, if I do get this, I am going to scream with happiness. Like, actually fucking scream. I mean, I like the story I made here, to be honest. So obviously she fancies him. All of this doesn't feel like it really helps. He has no reason to drink that. I mean, unless I make them lesbians first for some reason. I need to get Edgar angry. Edgar murders his wife. He wouldn't do that, would it? I'm really going off, I don't know what I'm going for here, but I'm letting my brain just go for it. So, he doesn't like that. He poisons himself. What, is Edgar not the kind of person that would kill someone? Oh, well, wait a minute, then that gives a bit of a problem, because that means he's gonna die. Then what happens if they make a seance with Edgar and Isabel? And then she kills herself. No, there's something about Isabel because she kills people. Edgar murders his wife. How can I get Edgar to murder? I can't make any of them die of fright. Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense to me either. Oh god, this one's a killer. The only person that can kill is Isabel. Which leads me to believe that she is the reason, like, she can manipulate Edgar somehow. Oh, I wonder if, like... Okay, so if I get him to, like, marry... I'm literally just spitballing here. No. So, wedding... They're married. And then it turns out this girl wanted to be with this girl. She doesn't like that. But it doesn't solve the... How the fuck does Edgar... Edgar's a fucking pussy! Yeah, he has no reason to do that. It makes sense to me that Isabel would have to poison someone. Maybe there's an indirect death going on. Unless there's a second wife. No, that wouldn't make any sense. Would it? Wait, I'm getting somewhere with this. So she just does that, kill her, then they love, then there's a seance. And then he poisons the new wife. That's quite good. That is quite good. See, I gotta admit, when it's big puzzles like this game really shines. When it's Adam and Eve just they're dying and coming back to life, it's bullshit. Okay, so I figured that one out. That one was actually quite hard. I want to do more really hard ones. How about we do Love Revolution? Go on, that one sounds more fun.
Knight and maid murder the monarchs and have an affair.
Oh, joy! I'm beginning to regret choosing this now. Knight and maid murder the monarchs. So... what does Cliff do? Yeah, they like it. So king and queen are happy. Then the... knight... Hold on, you want her regardless? Wouldn't you prefer the maid? Nah, they're not into each other. Knight and maid murder the monarchs. What's this one then? No, he doesn't really care. So, king and queen love each other. Knight doesn't like that. Maid also doesn't like that. Motherfucker wants 2 girls! I want to see what this looks like, wait. Oh, she's pissed! That's kind of cute. Alright. Knight and maid murder the monarchs and have an affair. So it has to end with the affair, right? I would go backwards, and maybe that'd be more logical, but... I don't know how it's gonna work. Hold on, if I did... so I can get a marriage going on. King and queen together. Knight sees this, and then the knight wants to die. No, so wants to die. He's scared. Maid wants to die. I'm literally just experimenting at this point. Yes, queen wants to die. King wants to die. So I'm guessing maybe someone pushes someone off a cliff. King pushes queen off a cliff. Or not. Okay, king, queen. Oh! Yeah, but that's not what I'm going for, is it? Knight and maid murder the monarchs and have an affair. Okay, so we haven't tried kidnap yet. So maybe... well, yeah, but... Knight comes along and rescues, tells it... this might be going in the right direction. Or not, because... Queen gets pushed off. No, you don't. Why don't you hate her? You love her. How about an affair? How about you like each other? Nah, you guys aren't into each other. Clearly, I've really got to earn this one. Alright, affair. King with the queen and the knight. Yeah, okay, so did this, you wouldn't like that. How about with you? He doesn't like that. Oh god, this is way worse than the last one. Oh god. Maybe I should have actually worked my way up. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do all at once. Knight and maid murder the monarchs. So why would the knight and maid murder the monarch? King sees queen. Doesn't like it. I could easily get the maid killed, but that doesn't solve anything. She takes the queen prisoner. She's like, oh, really? Really? You think you can get away with that? Pushes her off a cliff. Man, this maid's just fucking the nicest bitch. Okay. Knight doesn't like it. Knight kills the king. Or has an affair has an affair with the... oh, that's fair enough. Cliff kills him. Really? Okay. Queen Queen... No, because they're not going to have an affair. Queen loves the maid. Fuck that, you're too poor, you dumb bitch. Knight doesn't... For fuck's sake, no one cares about anyone here. So I can get the king killed. Yes. She doesn't like... Why doesn't she like that? Watches the... And then they get married. Because she's like, oh, that's nice. He loves me. This sucks. This sucks. This is a horrible story. So I can get the king killed. Hold on. But maybe that means there's a way I can get the maid to kill the queen. No, because we tried that. The maid only wants the king for the money. So the maid has an affair with his ghost. And she's not into that. Maybe... King with the maid. Queen also sees the affair? That wouldn't... I don't suppose they'd have an affair as well. I don't see how that would make anything... Girl won't cheat for her life. It's just too nice. I'm trying to, like, link who likes who here. So... I made Murder the Monarchs. What if... No, they're not gonna like each other. Yeah, because that's not a female. That's fair enough. And you want the queen, but you can't have the queen. Maid of the Night aren't into each other. Fucking... Alright, the knight's so annoyed at being rejected constantly by everyone and everything, he kidnaps the queen. Kidnaps the king. Kidnaps the maid. Kidnaps himself. Why is he scared? Maid. King. Queen. Oh, I can't figure this out for my life. This is so annoying. The only thing that gets any emotion is if the king and the maid see it and then he's angry. Maybe I can get them to just have a conversation about it. Maybe they can just talk. No, he's fine with that. Maybe the... Why is he scared of jumping exactly? I can get the king and queen together. I can get the queen to not like that, but that's not going to make any sense. Knight and maid murder the monarchs. How can I kill... Right, how can I kill the queen? If I put the queen here, she just wants the king. So I can't get her to cheat. Get them together, he's sad. So would he kidnap the queen? No. Maybe they have a bit of BDSM? No. Doesn't care if that happens. She's sad. They make out on the cliffside. No. The king is a very bad boy that wants a sex slave. No. Oh god, I've tried everything! I've tried fucking everything! I bet there's some kind of classic story out there that'd give me all the answers I need, but I just don't know what that classic story is. Seems weird to me that the knight would get angry if the queen's not there. So, can the knight do anything here? Right, okay, that's progress. Or I could do the maid. But he doesn't care about the maid. He's trapped. The queen doesn't care. Why would she? The queen has an affair. This isn't gonna work. Yeah, I know. The knight says to the queen. Wait, the knight does that, and then he doesn't like that. So then, oh joy. But this is giving me an idea. So he doesn't like that, so he kills the king. Then he gets rejected. So she doesn't care. But the knight would. No, because she... That does make heartbreak. How about, because he's heartbroken, he murders her? They're both sad. How about the maid does something? No, the maid is sad now. Oh, the maid is sad because... What was that? She's... Wait, now she's heartbroken. Why is she heartbroken? Sure, she didn't care before. So then... What if I put her there in the prison? Nah, she's fine with that. What if I prison her? What if she prisons the queen? She really just is the nicest maid in the world. I fucking hate this bitch. No one wants to fucking kill you person. No one wants to kill anyone. I am made murder the monarchs. That does get rid of one monarch though. But then... What if I had an affair? She saw it. Now she's sad. Now she... God, you have not a mean bone in your fucking body, you asshole. Why is he scared? He has no reason to be scared. Oh, come on, you dumb maid! You could be a millionaire! God fucking... Oh. Well, now he's thinking about it. Kill! No. Kill! No. I feel like I was getting closer when I had the other scenario. This would still kill one of them. That achieves nothing, and he doesn't tell him anything. Kidnap. Yeah, why not? The ghost got kidnapped by the queen. Makes all the sense in the world. Maybe go to the cliff. Ghost exists. Queen really doesn't care. Why can't the queen die? Because she's really sad. What did I do before? Affair. Do that, but you can't do it because it's heartbroken. Maid notices. But you can't... Unless maybe there's another affair scene. Now, she's heartbroken and he's heartbroken. And then they both kill themselves, right? There's no reason to kill the... Why can't I get the maid to kill anyone? I made murder the monarchs. I've got to figure this out at some point, but I can't do it this episode. I'm ending it here. Next time, you know what, I may even... If I can't solve it, I'm going to use a walkthrough, and then I can say, hey, I cleared the hardest story. Even though technically I didn't. I just fucking having no luck with this. Alright, if you want to play games, I'll see if you can figure out how the hell the knight and the maid, the innocent, never kill anyone, fucking Mary of Bethlehem maid, kills people. Figure it out for yourself. There'll be a link to the game description down below. And without further ado, a little bit of Scotch at this time. See ya!